Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 AM EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups. It's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings.
If you're here to flip coins and gamble, click away. If you're here to actually learn how to trade futures with structure, strategy, and real results, then welcome. Because most people don't make it. Not because they are not smart, but because no one ever taught them how to build a foundation. Hello there and welcome. I'm Sean, the founder of Smart Traders Capital, and truly glad you're here. You have taken the first step into one of the most misunderstood profession is day trading. We believe trading is more than pushing buttons and chasing green candles. It's a craft, a discipline, a journey. Let me be real with you. This world is filled with noise. You've probably seen screenshots, the Lambos, the flashy wins on social medias, but they don't show you is the work, the structure, the thousands of mistakes behind every win. Yes, you can make money in trading and change your life, but only if you're willing to go slow and right. Yes, read it again. Slow and right. Most people who enter this game rush in like it's casino. They'll click buy or sell. They're placing a bet, hoping the market move in their favor. Sometime it does, and that random win feels like a magic. But randomness is not the strategy, and without the structure, you will lose more than you win. The market is like a 24/7 live stream. It's always moving, full of actions, suspense, drama, just like your favorite Netflix series. But don't get lost in the entertainment. Every trade you take must have a reason, a plan, a risk management. You can live with it, but you're not here to binge with price. You're here to learn how to navigate it with the clarity. Let me tell you the hard truth. Every trade you take has a 50% chance of winning and 50% chance of losing. But trading isn't about coin flips. It's about stacking the odds in your favor through preparation, through risk controls, through execution and reflection. One good trade won't make you rich. One bad trade without discipline can wipe out weeks of progress. Weeks of progress. This journey will challenge you. Some days you will powerful, other days defeated. But if you're willing to take it slow, if you are ready to unlearn bad habits and build the right habits, then you are here in the right place. We are not here to sell dreams. We are here to teach reality through structured sessions, real market examples. And a community that actually supports you will show you how to approach training like a professional. If this resonates with you, then here is the next step. This video is part of 5-part beginner series to help you start trading futures. Right away, we are going to talk the real strategies, risk controls, journaling, market prep, everything I wish someone gave me when I started. So this message resonates with you, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell icon on, and watch for the episode number 2, how to prep for the trading day, dropping soon.
Hey traders, welcome back to our daily market analysis. Today, I want to share our pre-market insights and break down our trading day grading system that helps us stay consistent and disciplined. Let me start with our grading system. We rate each trading day from A to F based on 3 key factors: market conditions, trade execution, and risk management. An A day means perfect execution in ideal conditions, while an F represents missed opportunities or poor risk management. For example, in today's pre-market call, we identified key support levels on the S&P 500 with a particular focus on the 60-20 resistance zone. Our analysis suggested a potential breakout trade and we planned our entries accordingly. The biggest lesson from today's session, sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. When market conditions don't align with our strategy, staying on the sidelines is often the smartest move. Want to join us for live market analysis? We stream every trading day on YouTube where we break down market movements in real time and share actionable insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch our next stream. Remember, consistent profits come from disciplined trading and proper risk management. See you in the next analysis.
Right now, the market doesn't care if it's a good news or bad news. It just wants a reason to go up. Someone sneezes, boom, green candles. We are in a phase of excessive liquidity. Money is pouring in. Pullbacks barely last 30 minutes. Buyers jump in instantly. But it wasn't always like this. Just a few weeks ago, crickets, no bids, no momentum. Institutions had the tap off. Nothing was flowing. But now, the fire hose is on full blast. You can't fight it. You have got to recognize the regime and trade with it.
Good morning, traders. How you guys doing? I just did a good, nice short trade over the 23,000 level. It's on live. How you guys doing? Did you guys see the trade? Have any one of you joined? I just took the partial into the accounts. Good morning, everyone. If you're watching our stream, give it a thumbs up, and we're just gonna do a pre-market analysis soon. I really wanted to welcome all of you who are joining first time. I'm Sean. I'm a full-time day trader. I trade and do provide the market analysis. Come and join me. Um, my overall approach towards the market is the market structure. I look for the market structure, uh, look for the right context and areas where we can find the support and resistance, and there where I can go. If markets stay within the range or something like that, I just try not to trade those areas. Good morning, traders, again, and in our Discord group. Okay, market is still further going back down. This is a good place where we seems like it's gonna go and close the overnight close. It's a nice pattern here. Let's see if it can push us further down, and if it holds this level here, I will quickly stop out. It's going to be a scalp here. Seems like 8:30 is coming in. It was just a false breakdown. Let's see what it does here. So like another push up. If NQ going to go push up 86, I'm going to stop out this. It's going to be a scalp trade to the continuation. But NQ ES is still weak. Wanted to push down, but NQ is holding back tightly. Let's see what it does here. Can it pull back down further to the 2970? Right, I stopped out. It's a very small, quick trade here. See, this is what I was expecting the market to push back down. I'm not taking any other entry. I just stopped down. It's not doing anything. But initially I was hoping it's gonna come down here, and it came, but it's moved a little bit more than I expected, and then now it's coming back down here. So I have a first good trade. I don't want it to spoil that trade. So we're gonna do the market analysis, and then we can look for the other opportunities. Just give me a few seconds, and we're gonna start the market analysis. So I didn't enter and then re-enter. That's what I was expecting. It seems like a bouncing here. All right, so just give me a couple of more minutes and we're gonna do the market analysis. How's your week? How's your 4th of July? Did you guys have a fun week? Over the week, on the weekend, I basically posted my weekly analysis. If you have not checked out yet, please go and check it out. It's really important for you guys to set a tone for the week, because sometimes what happens is that we go get into minute by minute trade and then we just forget about it. That what does the big picture look like? It's always encourage you look at the do the analysis over the weekend to understand what market is going, what's markets look like, what is the overall view, what is the big picture, what does the macro look like. So then you stay tuned in the perspective and don't get lost into the 1 minute or 2 minutes chart. It's really really important. So how many of you are guys joining for the first time on our stream? And if you have any questions, all right, just gonna start the analysis. Morning trade. I just did trade before you join. I just showed it, so I closed it. I showed it at the NQ at 23,000, and then we recovered it around 25 points. Still a little weak, but let's do the analysis. Still, look at this. It's still weak. It's rejecting here. I think we should show it. Let's see what it does. But it's still holding. Okay, let's do that. Let's not chase this. It's weak. Looks weak. Um, Point is that can this hold this here, and then this is the overnight low as well around 29.70. Okay, it looks weak now. It's very strong right now. Okay, let's wait a little bit to see if we can find. And I see that there is a level at 29.70. Uh, I can easily go to that level, but it's not too much room now. We have only 20 cents, 4 or 5 points, and then we have a VWAP at 29.50. Uh, but at this point, looks really weak. From the risk to reward perspective, I'm just thinking, it can immediately bounce back from this level. Oh, because I'm not sharing on the Discord, I'm going to share it here. So I showed it here, recovered here, but I wanted to re-enter here. I stopped out once. It looks really weak now. The point is that this overnight closing line is so close, it can easily bounce back here. Uh, and ES is still on the top side, so um, not the ideal situation. I just showed it here because of the 23,000 level. All right, we'll do the analysis and we'll come back if we can find the trade. Uh, just give me a second. I will be back in 1 second. So yeah, so it looks weak. If you're gonna short here, you can easily go to 6,300. Yes, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try shorting ES here. Let's see if we can break 63.10. We can risk 2 points, and we can go to 6,300 if we can break this level. Okay, I'm short. See if we can go further down. There's no big order in the market at this point. He's gonna go to the VWAP. Okay, it's moving in a direction right now. Slightly moved in a direction, but not too much. Let's see what it does here. Tape is weak, but this is an important area. NQ, bounce exactly from this area. ES is bounced here on this. I'm putting the stop loss, the break even. It's stalling. It doesn't move too much. If it has to drop, it has to drop now. Come on. On a 5 minutes, a bit extended as well if you look at it, but it's really weak at this point. But there's no momentum as such. Come on, 6300 could be a retest as it's close to the VWAP. Another 5 seconds, 30 seconds left in 8:45. It's basically, when price stall exactly at the level where price bounced previously, there's always a risky sign, because it can easily again pull back. If you look at last time, it pulled back very seriously from this level. So, but tape is really weak at this point. I'm still in the trade. Let's see. The VWAP is at 6303. That's good. I'm gonna just move it a little bit down here. Let's see if I can continue. I don't want to pull back. Come on. Don't pull back. I think the VWAP could be the place where it can bounce. Come on. Don't pull back. Come on. Keep pushing. It's not moving too much. NQ moved a lot. Almost close to the VWAP now. I'm gonna put it here in case it will stop now. I think I closed the position. It's not moving. Um, in one of my account, I closed it. I still have a position second account on the break even. If it moves, it moves. If it doesn't move, it doesn't move. It's really weak, but it's taking too long to move. I put the stop loss, or I'm out on both. Let's do the analysis. Market is not moving. Don't waste too much time here. All right. Did you uh, did you get a chance to look at the weekend video? You're referring to the weekly analysis, right? Oh, time frame one. Okay. Okay, yeah, look that one and then weekly analysis one. All right, let's do the analysis. Those who have not checked out the weekly analysis, go check it out. It's going to help you out to see where the market is going. Um, so let's start with the weekly. Okay, we can clearly see that there is macroeconomic news we have on what do we call it? The one big beautiful bill has been passed. There are a lot of criticism on that as well, but a lot of support as well. Uh, what we need to see, some are bearish, some are bullish on this. But for us, it's important to see that what chart is telling.
Chart is all-time high, still making new highs. There is no point that we should be bearish on this trend unless we see otherwise. If we don't see yet, we don't need to push for uh, try shorting it or thinking about it that this market is coming down. Market is extremely bullish. Whether you talk about the ES, you talk about NQ, you talk about small cap, all are extremely bullish and they keep moving. But today or this week, I think that IWM is an important player. So keep an eye on the IWM because IWM will tell us whether market is continuing to have a bullish momentum or not. Because if a bullish momentum in, then IWM going to go further up, and there might be a smaller pullback in the SPY and triple Q, given we have moved a lot. But as far as ES, and we're going to see here if you look at the 30 minutes chart, as far as so this was a big move came in on before the July 4th, and then we have July 4th a little pullback, and then this is Sunday, and this is today. So if you look at it, we are still above the big momentum they came in on the July 3rd, which is around 62.91. So as far as we are above this level, it means that we are still on the upside trend. We clearly, if you want to mark that, we can say clearly that we have a range, a short-term range has been decided. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, here we go. The short-term range has been decided. If you look at here, this is high and this is low, and this is a smaller box, but we have a little bit of traded, and then market bounce back from this area. So right now we are on the upper side. This is the top. This is the middle range. This is the lower range of the day. We are still on the top side, or you can say close to the middle, but on the top side of the middle. As far as we are above 6,300, you know, we're looking for the longs. Once we start to see we can start failing this and start coming back down on this area, uh, I would suggest that do not trade this area because we don't know whether market wanted to go back up again here, market wanted to come back down. So this area could be an avoidable area. We shouldn't be trading it. Once market come back in here on this range, that's where we need to decide that whether market wanted to go back bounce or come back down, retest here, and then come back down. And if it's coming back down here, then we can short on this area, which is close to 62.75, 62.70. As far as markets stay above this zone, I think there is no point for us to be bearish. We can be bearish on the top side, which we did. We tried shorted it. We did make some money. Once we come into this range, this is the chop zone. Avoid chop zone. In this area, it's a watch area. We need to see whether market wants to come back, bounce back up, or come back down. If bounce back up, then we look for the right opportunity and ride the trend all the way back up. So clearly, market is in the range on the July 3rd day, which is a really big day. If you remember, it was a short day, and then market was just keep running up, and then the after London Asia session, it was just selling off. So, any question, guys? So, if market opens today and stay in this zone, then likely we're going to avoid opening ranges unless we see that it's consolidating and started moving back up, right? Then we can take the long. If you're coming back down here, we need to be a little cautious because it can easily just do a fail break down, trap, and then move back up. So this area is a little harder to trade. Uh, we'll see. We'll see how market is going to behave and opens. But so far, it seems like that market is moving back up. And this is the top side. We have almost 20-point range on the top. 20-point range on the downside. And when the market is in the 20 points range on the either side, you need to really, it's really important for us to find the right place to enter the trade. If you're not going to enter the right place, as we see that we were entering in the end of the downside, and market ES was just really slows down, and it doesn't even give you the momentum. Any question, guys, on the YouTube, on X, on the Facebook? So here you go, NQ retested the VWAP. That's what I was saying that I was looking for initially. And ES is also coming to the VWAP. NQ just came to the VWAP. ES is just coming to the VWAP. That's exactly what I was talking about. But we need to do the pre-market analysis. So I was not wanted to stay short and do not focus on it. Let's see what it does. 6,300 could be an important bounce level. So if we can get the bounce here, we can play. I'm looking for again the entries to see if you can find the entry here. Let's see what it does on ES. Okay, NQ broke the VWAP. ES is still holding the VWAP. Let's see what it does. ES is still holding it. I don't see any volume. We have some orders on 62.90. And on NQ, we see some order on 22,915, 930. Let's see that does it hold the VWAP or no. And ES is holding the VWAP. And ES has support first at 6,300 and 62.95. So we need to see. There might be a drop coming in here. Okay, 6,300 is breaking down. NQ hold the S3. Let's see what it does here. It's with the big red volume. And I mentioned we are again in the this if it breaks this range 6300 and comes in, it's going to be harder for us to take any trade because there's going to be a chop zone. What we need to wait for is to see that whether market wants to go back up or comes back down, and then we can appropriately plan. At this point, I was expecting to come to the VWAP. It's coming. It's on the VWAP. Let's see what it does. Morning, Dan. I was looking to get a little bit more flush, uh, but if we didn't get a flush, we hold the 29 6300. So let's see that if we can get the bounce. But still, the tape is weak. We need a little stronger move to hold 6300. I didn't see the volume. There's a very small volume on the green candle. That's not an ideal for us to see the bounce. I don't want to foresee, you know, anticipate the long trade. I want to see the market wants to move back up and then I can join. Okay, market is holding VWAP. Let's see. Still weak. Here you go. The flush is coming. Okay, market tried to flush but didn't. Market held the 6300 level. Okay, it's pushing down again. Let's see what it does here. Still, ES is holding 6300. I'm I'm placing the I'm placing the NQ order close to 2920. If it flushes, then I wanted to be a buyer there. Just put the limit order. So on this area, if it comes down here, Right now it's extended, but it's very slowly moving. If you look at it, ES is still holding 6,300. And ES we're going to buy close to 62.90 if it's going to flush. And always remember, there's a one more uncertainty is that today 12 p.m. I think that the tariff will be in place, right, Vivek? Instead of August, I think they instead of August, I think they canceled it, right? They brought it forward. Can you Google it? I think last night I was the last night I was. Okay, all right. Mm, American party, but it doesn't really change anything this term. So yeah, okay. Mm. Okay, so watch for uh, the bounce play if you get the bounce close to 60 to 90 area. If you get the quick flush here, which is likely, it seems like is going to get it. It's slowly making the way down. I don't know whether it's gonna flush, but it seems like it's may flush because the last 15 minutes are all inside candles, but it's all uh, making a lower low. Let's see how this 5 minutes ends because it seems like if it doesn't hold lower low, then this might be a bounce. Another 2.5 minutes. So far, it's holding. Yeah, S3. It's still weak. Still, if you look at it, they all 5 minute are inside candles, but they are making lower lows. And then look at the volume of the red candle. That's why I'm not really convinced. We need a little flush here, a little shake up. It's maybe it will come the shakeout with will be that the uh, S3 S3 retest for the ES, which is 62.95, and that's where I wanted to buy. I'm putting the limit order on 62.95 on ES. If it's flushes, then I'll keep it. But if it's slowly drain, I will remove the uh, stop the limit order. So far, it's holding. Let's see. We still have 20 minutes. I think I'm mistaken. Then I think yeah. So then it might be that they said on mistakenly. Then Trump. Okay, it's bouncing here. Doesn't want to flush. Well, I'll watch to see that if we can reclaim the p-value. Still weak. Okay, flush is coming. If NQ goes below 2940, which is S3, I think we're likely gonna see the drop. Point is that can it flush? Yeah. Basically, this is the worst part of it, right? ES and NQ both are, uh, as I mentioned, even when price didn't reach, as what I told you that this area under this level is going to be really hard to trade because there's not going to be a lot of interest. Those who want to short, they will short on the top. Those who want to buy, they want to buy here. Unless the price comes naturally on this area, nobody wants to touch it, and that's exactly what's happening because this area is a chop zone, so nobody wants to take the fresh entry here. We need a volume for market to decide what market wants to do here. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes. I'm gonna need to go use the restroom. For sure, it's not flushing, but it's not moving up as well. But don't go long at this point. It's really weak. It can easily flush. It can go 50-50, basically. Okay, NQ is coming down, I guess. Let's see what it does here now. Really making a bearish flag. Both ES and NQ both have an indecision, so let's see what direction they take. Whether they wanted to flush down or they wanted to move back up. Seems like it's wanting to squeeze up or trap ball. I don't know. It's 50-50 here. Tape is really weak. Okay, NQ flushes. If you look at it, NQ is not breaking 22,940. That is basically in S3. NQ has to break that level. And ES is also psychologically 6,300 is a key level. So they both are fighting for that. What I was really expecting that there is an 62.95 is a S3 for ES. I was hoping if we can get the quick flush there, and then we can find a better entry. Because at this point, it's a 50-50 trade. We don't know whether it can go up or it can go down. Um, Tape is weak. Uh, Levels are strong. So don't know who's going to win. Okay, I'm going to cancel the order. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to cancel the order. I'm going to go use restroom on the way back. So no order from me. Okay, I will be back. go. The flush is coming. Flush is coming, guys. I'm gonna put the order again. Actually, the NQ flushes under 2940. Let's see what it does here. ES is still holding 6300. Just give me 1 second, guys. See, I think NQ is flushing down, so let's see what it does. I think this S3 could be the area. Get ready for immediately stop out. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna risk 5 points on this. S4 is on 89, so close to 89. I'm gonna risk it if it's gonna flush us. NQ is bouncing again. He is still holding that. ES didn't break down. Still 6300 is holding. How could it be, right? Look at this. It's like it seems like a stall. It's not even. It's just trading on the pennies. Either it's going to bounce or it's going to flush very, very, aggressively here. This is very bearish. The way it is, I'm just gonna put a little bit more down there. It seems really bearish the way it is holding at this point. Seems bearish. The way the bear flag formed here on the ES. If it breaks here, it's gonna be aggressive. Still holding it. Look at this as if But if this breaks from here, this consolidation could be really really ugly. It's like a bear flag here. 5 more minutes before the market opens. It maybe the flush comes in, after the market opens. Very slow price action. Look at the volume on the red candles, but still not able to flush us. So it's really It seems like that, even in the volume, look at the volume, but not flushes. So it is possible the seller might get exhausted. Sellers are keep selling, 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 but if it's not coming down, it can easily squeeze, right? Look at this, immediately bouncing. So if we can go back above 6302, I'm going to go long. But we have only 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left before the market opens. So I think let's wait. We'll decide after the market opens, because it's just like in a timing perspective, it's just the wrong spot. It might possible that after market opens, market just move back up and we didn't get a chance to enter, but that's fine. But it's just going to be a little bit risky here. I'm canceling all the orders. I'll cancel all the orders. We're gonna decide later. Once market opens, it's not too. It's only 2 minutes remaining. So it's claimed 6,300. It's just a false breakdown. The market pushing that up. It's only 2 minutes remaining, so not interested. We'll evaluate again once market gonna open. All right, good luck. Market opens. Let's see. Here you go. The first move is up. That's why I was thinking market might gonna move back up. Here you go. We might gonna not gonna find this. Look at this. So those who have bought it or shorted here, they now got squeezed here. That's what I was thinking, that it might just not gonna get a chance for us to, but it's risky. It can easily flush as well. So when the trade is 50-50, there is no need for you to trade them. Okay, still moving. That's fine. We're just gonna wait. That's exactly what I was thinking. If it's gonna hold 6,300, and the way it was making a bear flag, if it fails here, it's gonna get the squeeze. And exactly it happened. It breaks just for 1 second, and then boom, right? Market opens, and then pushing back up. So we need to wait. Okay, flushes down again. Let's see what it does. So no need to be short bias. Market still, green for overnight session over the VWAP. So we'll see. We'll evaluate. Uh, but remember, because SPY was closed on for July 4th, that's why SPY is red. But as I mentioned in my pre-market analysis, that the July 3rd opening ranges would be really important. So market's still holding the July 3rd opening ranges. So we do not need to be overly bearish. But if the gap is about to close, then if you see the gap is coming close, then we need to worry about thinking about it and shorting it. At this point, um, I'm not short biased. So C is still holding 6,300. We need to give a little bit more time. This range is really difficult range. If markets stay within this range, it's really hard to trade. So don't force the trade. Okay, market is making a bear flag here. Let's see, can it break down this time 6,300? Okay, if it breaks 6,300, we can look for a short opportunity. But remember, if it squeezed back up, we can need to immediately stop out. We can't hold that. Okay, so put the fixed stop loss in the system if you're gonna go short. Okay, it broke 6,300. Let's see what it does here. Still holding, and I'm not short yet. I really want this 2 minutes to close to see what it does here, because it's previously also it came down and failed. Not short yet. NQ is weak. ES is still holding it. Okay, NQ is really weak at this point. Really interesting. And ES is still holding. I'm gonna go long NQ. I'm long on NQ, 20 points risk. Uh, our risk would be the 29,000. See what it does here. Can it hold here? I want to quickly claim 2940. If not, I'm gonna reduce it to 2920. ES is not able to claim 6300. Come on. ES is still above 6300. Good. NQ looks good. Okay, so ES is breaking out, so it looks good. We want the NQ to reclaim the S3. Okay, it's moving nicely now. Good, good. Just put it here on the NQ. It's here. So you can see here. It's doing good. So reclaim the S3 is over the VWAP. If you can bounce, get the bounce over the VWAP. Come on, a little bit more. Good. So VWAP. So I don't want the VWAP rejection. I took the one contract out. I want this to reclaim the VWAP as well after S3. It's really bullish. Given the ES hold the 6300, we do not need to be bearish here. If you look at it, ES already above the VWAP, NQ still struggling. But if we claim the VWAP, then it's going to be really, really good. Come on. NQ is struggling to reclaim the VWAP. I'm going to be second contract. I'm going to close it out. I'm out. I'm still green, very green, but not as much as I was expecting. It's failed the VWAP, so let's wait for the next trade now. I'm out. I'm flat at this point. Let's go back to our ES chart. Does anyone take the trade with me on the NQ? Any of you guys taking the trade with me? Awesome, awesome. All right. So very good. Thanks. Good, good. So I think the next plan is that we already had the one good trade here. What I'm really looking for now to really see what's happening. See here, this is a VWAP. That's why you always need to look for the levels to see whether it's a rejection coming in. So it's clearly rejected. It's continuing the pre-market trend, which is a very weak trend. I'm still, focusing on the ES. If ES fails 6,300, then we can go short here. Uh, uh, but as far as the ES is holding 6,300, I'm not really short biased. So again, ES is holding. Let me just mark this level. Okay. If ES is going to break this level, then we're going to look for the short. If ES is keep holding the 6,300 and NQ this time comes back and over the VWAP and reclaim the S3, we wouldn't need to be shy away of going long again. Okay, that's how a good ES is. Let's see, can ES can claim this. Still no trade, looking weak a little bit. ES has to reclaim this level. Okay, it's reclaiming now. Let's see, can it reclaim? NQ is still below the VWAP. And as I mentioned, we need to watch for the Uh, IWM is really important. IWM is closing the gap of the July 3rd. We'll see what happened here. NQ is still below the VWAP, so let's see what it does. ES here. Come on, can it consolidate a little bit more? One more minute and then break out. Watch out if it's breakout, we have to take it. Very bullish candle on the NQ, but NQ is still below the VWAP. Not long yet. Let's see what happens now. This is an important candle. If it fails, we can even go consider shorting it as well, because already they have 2 attempts. Problem with these kind of setup is that when the divergences are there, S3, 6300, there's a lot of divergences. Is really hard. There's a risk of chop. So it's always good for the wait patiently to clear those levels. And once market decide which direction they want it to go, then you trade, rather than forcing the trade now and anticipate it's going to break one way or other. Right now, if you look at it, there is no edge. There is a 50-50 chance that market can go up and can go down. Uh, Once we know where market wants to go, then we can go and join. So NQ is breaking out. Let's see whether this push can claim the VWAP. Get ready for ES to go long. If it can claim here, and let's see what does NQ does. Does it fail here? Look like it's failing again. So remember that the SPY and triple Q are red for the day and very close to the July 3rd range. But ES and NQ are very, I think it's close to flat, I guess. Yeah, very close to flat given it was open on the July 4th. So, this is an important area for market to decide whether market wants to go down or up. You cannot foresee that. Okay, look at this. This rejection came in NQ, but ES is still holding 6,800, 6,300. So it's really hard for really to decide what market wants to do at this point. But if if ES rejects 6,300, then we can definitely look for short. Okay, watch now. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna look for the NQ shorting. NQ is weak. ES is coming below 6,300. Okay, ES is just breaking down on the 6,300. Let's see what it does. I'm really very conscious about this level, because if the psychological level, if ES again reclaim, this might be just a chop day today. There might be no big move today. Okay, watch now. Again, reclaim 6,300. Yeah, reclaimed. Let's see. I'm watching it very closely now. If if ES claim below breakdowns on the 6300, we can short NQ. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ready for shorting NQ. If NQ going to come under 22,928, ES is really paying. He is still reclaiming. If ES reclaims 6300, I'm not gonna show. Seems like it seems like ES is reclaiming 6300. Come on, do something. Okay, again failed. It's gonna be a big flush if it's gonna happen. But when it's gonna happen, that is we don't know. And just need to save ourselves from this chop. Okay, don't force the trade. Okay, so no trade, no short side trade. Again, ESS reclaimed 6300, but there's no long side as well. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. Meantime, if you're waiting it, I really appreciate if you give a thumbs up on the YouTube and on the X. I really appreciate. That's really gonna help us. So no trade for now. Okay, we're gonna watch now. See, clearly, if you can clearly see right now, it's almost 20 minutes. We are still in the opening range. So when markets, whether ES, NQ, or any stock you're watching, does not able to break any range in the next, in the first 20 minutes, uh, it's really now you need to really carefully trade that. Need to really wait patiently for the ES or NQ to break that range, and then you can trade. So now our job is to be more patient, more cautious. Don't look for this move. You're gonna see one move aggressively moving back up, one move is coming aggressively coming back down. So just don't buy that unless you see a clear one side move. Then only you can claim. And look at the range is really big. Almost the NQ range is almost the 75 points range, opening range. ES is a little smaller, only 8 points, 10 points. So, uh, any move now going to happen, you need to carefully assess and manage your risk. If it could be fake out, and the day could be just a range day. And remember, it's a Monday. Sometimes the Monday morning reversal comes after 10 o'clock. So if market wants to move a big move in any direction, it may happen after first 30 minutes. So right now market is moving back up again, but it's still within the range. So I'm not touching it. So look at this. This is much more convincing now. ES and NQ both reclaim the VWAP, and that is more convincing. Let's see if it can hold these levels, and if it can hold these levels, then it's really good. Because now it look more promising than anything before. Here you go. The move came in now in NQ. ES has just tried to break the opening range and then fail again. Let's see. Does it fail here? A big top and tail. Again, NQ top and tail. So I'm not really. That's why I said that. 1 second you're gonna feel like it's just moving and you're gonna chase it, and it's just quickly gonna fail on you. So just wait for a clear setup for the range to clearly break. It's just a chaos at this point. Okay, it's failing again. Let's see what it does. Does it fail? It's gonna be important area. Let's watch. If it's not failing it, then it could break the range. So it's failing again. Let's say this is an important candle. How does it end? 1 minute remaining, and then the 5 minutes before 10 o'clock. If it breaks out, then we can join the long side trade. But I want ES and NQ to break both at the same time. I'm gonna go towards the ES trade at this point. See, NQ is failing here. ES still holding it, so I don't like those divergences. NQ is again weak. Look at this NQ. It's slipping down, going back to the VWAP. That's not a good sign. Now ES is also coming in, so it's failing again. What for the long side of NQ can claim here? 2960. If it's not clearing 2960, then it's going back down. It's completely arranged there. It's nicely holding the VWAP. Let's see how far it can hold. And ES looks strong. NQ week. ES is still on the top side. Yeah, I think it's a range there. It's maybe, NQ just gonna come back down here. Look at this. It's just a range, but he is still holding. Um, so we need to wait. We need to wait to get this clarity. 3 minutes before 10 o'clock. There might be 10 o'clock will bring more clarity. At this point, it's just the chop show. Let's see, is ES is still holding on the top side? 2 minutes before 10 o'clock. We usually don't like to take a trade very close to half an hour window. Uh, so here is the plan. So if this 2 minutes able to NQ can claim 2960 and ES breaks out over the opening range, then we can consider going long because there is a nice support here, almost the 5 points. So we can consider going long. It could be really fast. So just see the price action, and if it happens, just go long. Okay. Uh, NQC here is making on the upside, and he is also claiming it. So a good chance it's going to break out. So I'm going to go long if E is going to break out on the upside with the NQ together. So I'm going to watch together. I'm going to go long ES as far as they're both breaking out together. 40 seconds, so likely it can very quickly happen after 10 o'clock. And it also happened is just after 10 o'clock, it just failed. Right? See here, it's not able to claim 2960. So if it's not able to claim 2960, then I doubt that it's gonna be, there will be upside move. So let me just mark here. This is the level I'm looking for. And we already have that level here, the opening range on the ES. Okay, it's failing. It's a range there. 10 o'clock. Let's see what it does now. Da, 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 da. Okay, still in the opening range. Not able to hold. Very close to the VWAP again. It's a chop show. Look at this ugly candle of 30 minutes. Let's see what it does next. ES looks really promising. IWM is also bouncing. So that may be the reason that there might be some rotation going on in from the NQ to the IWM. If you look at the market 30 minutes and the Tesla 30 minutes, exactly at the same. So NQ and Tesla 30 minutes are exactly the same. Uh, exactly the same. So let's see what it does. Okay, NQ is breaking down. If this time ES breaks 6300, I'm going to go short NQ. Okay, I'm short. I'm short NQ. Looks really weak. Okay, looks really good. Really, really good. Very good. Two orders are filled for me. I still have a one contract left. I want this to break down. If you can break down 22,800. Okay, I'm out. Awesome. I had a really, really good trades. Anyone took with me? Anyone took the trade with me? I'm really, really good. I basically got an $1,800 trade. Any one of you guys? Look at the patience. Did you see the patience? Man, I'm telling you, this game is all about patience. Anyone on the YouTube X took the trade with me? See, exactly at the same level we wanted to buy, remember? And see, we've got the flash the moment it break the 6,300. Let's see, now my market is bouncing back again. So it's just maybe a chop day today. There's not going to be more movement. We gotta move. Don't play around more. Market's still going back into the range, so we don't know what's going to happen next. It can easily bounce back up. So no more trade for me. I'm really good. I'm really happy with the results. If it's come back again, fail 6,300 with the NQ together, we can consider. But look at these choppy candles, right? Why we don't need to force the trade? I think today is could be, unless these ranges breaks, it just might be a chop day. This 6,300 is really, really a solid psychological level for the ES. I don't know why, but it just becomes. Sometimes it just becomes. You don't know why, right? You just don't know why. The 200-day moving average daily candle is really down there. It's not 6,300. So if I go and open it, 5 minute doesn't really matter. 5 minutes doesn't really matter. It's not a no institutional is going to hold that level. It's just sometimes it just becomes I mean this is unreasonable level, and I think this level is because of the July 3rd opening range. So if you go here, so let me show you. I personally think it's just because of the July 3rd. See, look at this one. So you see the July 3rd opening candle is 62.91, and this lot of people have bought the breakout at 6,300. So it seems like the whoever bought it on July 3rd still wanted to buy at the same price, and that's why they're holding that level. So sometimes it's just that one buyer is sitting who bought it 2 days ago. His order is still not yet filled. He still wanted to fill that. So there's nothing more magic than this, because this is a yeah. Yeah, so you know what? That is what it's just like they wanted to buy the same price range. So, but from our perspective, what I'm saying to you that if you already have the trade, good. If you did not have any trade yet, you have two options. Either you need to wait for the ranges to break, or take the risk, buy low and high, sell on the higher range, short on the top, and buy back here. Unless this ranges start breaking, right? Either you play the range, mean reversion, or you wait for uh, a clear setup when you clearly see the range is coming out. If the range is not breaking down or up, you can see this ugly candle. So there's no trade. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning on the YouTube. Did you take a trade with us, Mahmood? I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. What about Waldemar, Dan, Bimegwal? Did you guys take any trade? Awesome, good, very good. So you did that short side trade, right, with us? Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So right now it's in the range, so don't play that range. It's just an ugly range at this point. See, sometimes either you need to patiently wait and market just give you the one clean opportunity. So right now it's making another one. So see, it's trying to fail, but look at the NQ has not yet failed. So this is kind of 50-50%. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. NQ is not failing, but ES is failing. So I don't know where market gonna go. And if you look at the IWM, it's keep pushing back up. So if really want to trade, should trade RTY. Basically, I think we should. What we need to trade is RTY. Let's see if we can find something on RTY. RTY is just boom, boom, boom. Look at the RTY. If we have taken the RTY, we would have get almost 20-25 points, and is same price as the uh, S&P, which is the ES. I'm gonna see if we can find the pullback on RTY. We can just take the RTY trade. Let me just open the RTY here. So index futures RTY. See how beautifully moving is. So this is a perfect place where we need to buy. I was watching it while we were shorting in the time, but this is the trade of the day which we identified over the. Have you guys read my weekly ideas video? If not, watch it. I basically posted last week. Uh, Vivek, do you know what is the RTY symbol on NQ on the Dash trading platform? Okay, watch again. I think they are failing again. Hash RTY is not working. Can see here. It's making ES is making a bear flag again on the 5 minute. again under 6300, and NQ is, they say the NQ is still in the opening range. That's why I'm not comfortable shorting at this point. NQ still on the opening range, very close to the opening range, but ES slipped 3 points. I'm not really interested in shorting at this point, given this is still in their opening range. See if you can find the RTY symbol for the dash trader, then we can consider going long RTY. RTY is pulling back now and look interesting if we can get. Uh, but we have a CME. Yeah, could be. But we buy the CME data. They only give it to you. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah, yeah. That could be very much possible. Okay. If I don't use my chart, then I will not trade. But I wish I would have access to the desk. You're already paying 150, but I don't know why we don't have access. Futures. I think maybe they only provide futures in future this ES and NQ. Okay, so now pulling back. Look at this 5 minutes trying to break the opening range, but NQ is still holding it. Look at this. So this is what I'm saying. This kind of a thing is an ugly ones. Okay, I'm trying long RTY. Let's see. I'm just gonna try. Let's see this if it this bounce. But I'm really worried about if market fails here, it can easily fail here. I'm just going to give it 2 points of risk here. So my stop loss is 2,254, and my entry is 55. So I'm giving 3 point risk. But I feel like this is going to be a trap here, uh, given NQ is not slipping. Uh, but now NQ is coming back down here as well. So keep an eye. I'm going to put the hard stop loss here in the system, because the last thing we want is the drop on us. Okay, it's working fine right now. So let me just put it here, RTY. Let me just select that. Oh, so you can see my entry right here. So let me just bring it here so you can see my clear entry. It's coming right now again. So I'm not gonna give it too much room. Uh, just the one contract here. Uh, I feel like it still we will have a good chance, because the market is really, this is really strong, and market is not selling off here. Though it's tried a couple of times. Look at now, NQ is flipping. Okay, so this might be the chance. Maybe. Okay, I'm stopping out. I closed it because it may just slip. Once this pull back over, then we can go back long again RTY. Because I don't know whether I really do not trust this move. Uh, because see here, they're still in the opening range. You look at this, and now RTY moving back up. Because I'm really confident on the RTY trade. I'm really worried that if they fail here, they may drag the RTY down, and then we don't want to be. If ES again reclaim this opening range, we can go back, consider going back long RTY. Here you go. Look at this NQ. Okay, I think it was just a. It's just a. I'm gonna go back long again. It was just the false reclaim. If RTY reclaim 2,256, I might consider going long. Yeah, I'm long, and I'm gonna try one more time. Look at this. It's just a bad squeeze. That's why I didn't trust a short here. Look at this. It was just trapping here. I think we had a good ship. I think it's going to go reclaim this very quickly. Come on, come on, come on, bounce back. And I don't trade RTY too often, so I'm trading, trading for the first time in the bullish momentum. It was really good momentum. Look at this slipping now. Oh man, this doesn't look good. Okay, I'm gonna put the stop loss 2253 if it's gonna fail again. It's gonna be my last entry. How much I'm giving away? Look at the NQ now moving back up. ES is moving back up. I don't think so that RTY need to sell off here then. Here you go. Momentum. Come on, momentum in RTY. Looking nice. Come on. It's pushing back down. What happened? It's just the momentum is over in RTY. That's it. This, I think it's just rotating. Because the chop there is just rotating. Or I think I'm not gonna take too much risk. I'm trading first time. I already lost one trade on this and lost $100 left before and 150 here now. If I stop out, I'm gonna lose $150. It's basically 50 points for each point is equal to 50 points. I'm just man, look at this. I think there's rotation happening. They're buying here, they're selling here. Now they're selling here, they're buying here. I think I need to close it. Okay, I'm gonna wait 30 more seconds. Should I wait 30 more seconds? I'll stop it now. It seems to me that they might just want to pull back to 2250, which is the semi-whole number. Uh, and we just retested the moving averages here. Let's see, but it doesn't look good at all. Come on. Okay. It's bouncing back up again on the moving averages. That's why I don't like it. I really wanted to see the DAS. Uh, With Ninja Trader charting, I don't really have all my levels here, so it's really hard to trade. But I felt like there's really a big momentum going on in the IWM, and we missed it. I identified over the weekend by researching it, so I felt like I should have taken it, but in fact, I'm losing it. Okay, if it's gonna break this, I'm gonna stop out. I'm not gonna hold this. Two more 20, two more quarters, and I'm out. So below this, and I'm out. I'm just gonna make it. So okay, below this level, I'm out, so that I don't drag the stop losses. I'm already giving way more room than I was expecting. Here you go, and stop me or save me. Save me. Save me. Look at the ESNQ. Come on, save me. Save me. Save me. Save me this level. Come on. What happens when the momentum just died? Such a strong momentum. Look at the 2 minutes here on the side. How beautiful is moving back up. Okay, this level saved us so far. Let's see. It's just a noise or it's still want to come down. I'm not going to take too much risk. I'm going to stop out here. And I'm never going to trade this. Come on, save me. Save me. Okay, saving me again. I was just risking this because look at this spike here. It seems to me that this might be become a support here. But if it fails this, I'm going to stop out here. Come on. Okay. I put this hard stop loss here. I don't wanna even see if it's stop out, stop down. I'm stopped. What the worst trade I can have in this one. Don't like it at all. Anyway, still very green. All right, I think I'm not going to trade anymore. This is a garbage day. Look at this again. The range. This is just a range day today. So now they are selling RTY, buying this. When once they're buying here, then selling there. So it's just a garbage range day. So don't trade too much. Any other question, guys, before we close today's session? How everyone made the money, enjoyed trading. Guys on the YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. Um, and let us know if you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. There's a magic. No magic. All right, here, let me show you. See, I will tell you now. See here, if you remember, you go back and watch the live stream, okay? Uh, because I was pointing out. So if you look at it here, So right, yeah, 22,960. Because if you look at it here, this green candle is on 30 minutes now turning green, but at that time it's rejecting the VWAP. Okay, so if you go simultaneously on 2 minutes chart, you can see here. So after 10 o'clock, NQ was here, ES was here, and NQ was here, right? And when I saw that the ES is failing to reclaim 6300, I was expecting the push down, and then at the same time, I want NQ to come back down as well. And that's exactly what happened. We entered here, we get the immediate sell off, ES bounce back up here, and then come back down again here. So I was watching together, aligning with the VWAP and the key levels, and watching it to see that if they usually the edge comes in when both instruments work together. If any of the instruments are not working together, then there's gonna be, then there is a 50-50 chance that you're gonna make it. So remember here, I was saying, let's see that if they can break out together. If they can break out together, then we can have a potential to go long. But what happened here? Look at this. This candle, if I just highlight, so this look at this candle. Let me just do the yellow so you can see. So if you look at this candle, topping tail, and look at this candle. So I was saying after that, what happened? It consolidated over the highs. I was thinking, okay, I'm still bullish. It may go up, but when I saw that NQ clearly failed, NQ made the bear flag. So when NQ made the bear flag and ES is about to reject, so I was pretty sure that if this is going to reject after 10 o'clock, market might gonna take the short-term direction and go one side. And failure happened here on the upside. Failure happened here, made a bear flag. We entered here. We expected this move to come in, and then we saw this move and we took it. And if you look at it, this pre-market candle, which is close to 2950 areas, at the time there was a moving averages, and these levels are coming here close to 2960. And I was thinking, okay, if NQ can claim at a 10 o'clock 2960, this level which I marked it, and this here, then we can go back long upside. But since you look at this, if I remove everything, you can see here. Do you see the rejection on this level which I marked? So when I saw the rejection here, it failing, started coming back down here, and we showed it. We showed it here, risking this 10-15 points, and then we got the move. Now back again, look at again, same thing happened. Market is failing, right? The problem is that it's very tiny range, so it's really hard to take those trades when the market is really a tiny range. Now you never know if it's selling off, RTY might going to go back up again. So it's just the rotation and changes. So you cannot trust this. You cannot trust this anymore. So or it may just it may create a sell off everywhere. So now if you look at it, ES is already uh, you know uh, failed to claim 6300 6,300. So if it's not able to claim it, you might gonna see a flush back down, because if you look at it, there's a big gap on the July 3rd, right? So the question is that, and you can see those gaps here in the SPY chart. See here, there's a big gap on July 3rd. So market's still holding this. That's what I was telling you in the morning, that as far as SPY level, there's no chance that market going to be a short side move. As far as if it failed this claim, if it's this level it fails, ES started coming back down, then there might be a chance that you're gonna see a sell off. And NQ came in for a few seconds. So you remember when we went long on the first trade on the NQ, right? And this trade was coming from here. So same thing, NQ failed this gap coming back in, and I saw it's reclaimed. The moment it reclaimed here, we went long. Remember first time we went long here? So this was a trade based on the gap. So if NQ failed this, ES failed this, both coming down on the under this gap, then there's a high chances that you're gonna see a weakness for another 30, 40 minutes. But this ranges needs to break. Uh, these ranges are really tight. Yeah, yeah, but it's too many decision making points. Yeah, sometimes you say, "Oh, you know what? Hey, Sean, you're saying this, or how are we gonna do all of that together?" It's just that, uh, it's just that if you are watching it closely, you know, I already marked my levels, so before I trade, I just see that it is breaking down or it's not breaking down. If it's breaking down, then I just take it. If it's not breaking down, I just don't take it. You know what I mean? So sometimes I say, you know what, we're gonna trade it if it's gonna break this, and I say just wait for my call, wait for my call. So I'm watching those key levels with, you know, uh, with the focus, and if this breaks, then we get it. So right now, look at this. ES is breaking again. NQ is still holding the opening range. So these kind of setups are a little tough. And see, we glad we stopped out. Look at this now. It completely pulled back. Just imagine if we start averaging down, held this level, then I would have given all my money back, right? It's okay to take a small loss. You can blow your account very quickly because each points really add up very quickly, and especially when the sell-off comes in aggressive flush. So now see, now it's making bear flag. Now looks so promising. But the problem is the NQ is still holding it. Okay, now triple Q is trying to close the gap, and ES is also coming back down here. So we might gonna see a one momentum sell-off trade because all indexes are selling off. So let's watch. Let's watch. Maybe if we can find one good trade here. ES is really weak. Watch for the ES if it flushes. Okay. ES is really, really weak at this point here. Let's see what ES is going to do here. NQ is really pain in the ass at this point. Look at the NQ. NQ is getting bits. Yeah, that's why I don't like entering. Look at this NQ again getting bits. So no trade. It's just a chop. Yeah. So today is not a day. It's just a sniper day. Just take two good trades and just move on. Okay. It's still I feel like it's making a very nice bear flag. It's just that the NQ is not supporting it. If you look at it, it's a very nice bear flag where ES and NQ wanted to close the gap. It looks to me that this is really really good setup. It's really good setup. I can totally see from here. It's really good setup. The way it is setting up. But the point is that you need to be very careful in taking it, or you give a little more room. Because it can easily close the gap. The way the weakness is coming in, you can easily close the gap. I'm gonna mark this here, and then maybe we're gonna take the trade here. Okay, don't look at the ES. If triple Q break 55285, 55280, we should short it. No reason ask. Don't look at the ES or NQ. Look at the triple Q today. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I hope it doesn't break. I'm gonna use the restroom and be back in 1 minute. I hope it doesn't break by the time I'm gonna go, and it's really on the right verge. Let me just bring it here. So triple Q. So I'm watching this level triple Q. If you can break this. Where did it go? Here. I think if it break this, it's really going to really uh, it's going to be real sell off when it come in very quickly. It's going to be very sharp sell off when it come in. I hope it comes. If it doesn't come, then it's just going to bounce. Let's see what happened now. Market may gonna make the history here. 52.95. Come on, don't hold it. Don't hold back. It's a really key level. It's going down. Really want this to break. Come on. Look at this. How it bouncing. Do you see that? Do you guys see that? How did it bounce? They're not. See, this is not bounce. This is basically just pretending to bounce, so then people go long and then they trap it. I feel like its tape is weak, but it has to fail it here. The weakness is here. The question is whether they can hold this level or no. If they can hold this level, uh, because I don't see any aggressive selling at this point, uh, or aggressive buying, right? So aggressive buying is not happening. It likely means that there might be the sell off going to continue because the trend is downtrend the whole day. Here you go, right? So trend is down. If there's no aggressive buying, there's a high likelihood that it can easily sell off. Come on, guys, come on. It just broke for 1 second and then moved back up. Look at this. Just broke for 1 second. Come on, breakdown. Come on. I think it's likely moving back up, holding it at that level. Yeah, it's holding this level. Still weak. I would still not consider going long here. Okay, what I would do, I'm gonna go use the restroom, and I'm gonna put the short order here. I'm gonna put the short order here in case it breaks. Okay, in case it breaks. Okay, it's gone. I think it doesn't want to let me go to the restroom. I'm really holding it so hard. Okay, it seems like see here, it's failing. You see that? Come on, fail. Here you go. Coming. It's coming. It's gonna flush very quickly. Come on, fail. Don't go back up. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look really weak. Come on. Another 30 seconds to close this minute. Let's see what it does here now. Can it be? Come on. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Fail here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, coming down. Okay, I'm short. I'm short. Okay, don't go back. Don't go back. Ah, if it can be a false, huh? It can ruin our whole profit today if it's gonna be the false breakup. Look like a false here. Come on, don't push back down. Come on. This is aggressive pullback. Let's see. Is it will be a false breakdown, and then this is definitely a false breakdown. Come on. Still holding it. Let's see what it does here. If it's gonna move back up, I'm gonna stop out. Look like a noise, just a noise. Okay, I'm still short. Come on. This is an important candle now. It's still in a losing trade. Come on. Still weak. Still holding this level. I don't like it. Look at here. This is a false breakdown and then move back up. So don't like it so far. Look at the ES is still coming down, but NQ is held back. I don't like the NQ. Soon we're gonna be stopped out. Okay. Still holding it. Okay, I think it's moving back down now. Okay, now I think looking flushing. Going to flush. I added into my position. Come on. Flush. It's an important candle. Come on. Come on. Come on. Looks so promising now. Okay, now we are green. Come on. Come on. It's just for 1 second we turn green. Come on. Okay, I think turning green now. This looks really good. It's really, really good. Really want the flush now. Come on. Come on. It's moving really nice now. Come on, push down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I took the one. Come on, I want to protect the gain. I just took the one stop. Okay, it's coming down. Come on, come on, come on. Flush down, flush down. There is a lot of room. Come on, come on. This is the key level. If it's gonna, this is the basically low of the day, which is basically a 552 area. This could be the trade of the month. I'm telling you. If it's gonna flush, it's gonna be the trade of the month. Come on, come on, come on. Here you go. Flush. Did you see the flush? I still have a one contract left. I have a really awesome trade. How about you guys? Did you took the trade? Guys, did you take the flush? This is the trade of the day. I mean, in fact, trade of the month. I still have one contract now. I was hoping to go for the flush now. Because if this trade is for the triple Q, so there is still room to go. But it broke the low of the day and then bounced back. This is not good. It shouldn't be. Is not supposed to bounce back. But if it's bouncing back, that's mean that we need to stop bounce. So I'm just gonna put the uh, my stop loss here on the break even, so we don't lose. But if it's gonna continue coming down, then we can take it. Vivek, did you take it? Go ahead. Go ahead, Waldemar. It's not futures. Yeah, it's a ETF. Man, man, what's scary? Because of you guys, I didn't go to use the restroom, and you're saying scary. I was holding my pee for you. Yeah. No, I mean, see, that's why I say that's why really important to keep it. Look at this. We showed it here. Yes, it was a bounce, but if it break this level, right, then we should have stopped out. We respect the stop loss, right? But if it not, then you need to take some time. You need to take a risk. Why? You look at the chart structure. You look at the chart structure. This is the high. This is the low. This is the lower high. This is low. Then again lower high, and we are expecting to come to lower low. It's sloping down. There is a big gap here. So see, sometime I usually don't take those kind of bounce. I would have stopped out immediately. But sometimes you need to think about it from the perspective that there are a lot of things in your favor that could trade with the trade of the month, and that's why I'm still holding the one. I still feel that it's going to sell off and is going to continue to sell off. So sometime it's just that here you go. It's breakout coming in now. Look at this. Sometimes it's just that you need to see there's so many things. This could be the trade of the month. Okay. This could this could be the trade of the month. Yeah, basically. I basically added into. All right, bye. All right, I'm stopped out. It's still moving back down, but I'm really happy. It's moving back down here. I think it's gonna still gonna come down. There is a level here. Um, Big Will, did you take it? Okay. This could be the trade of the month. I mean, telling you. All right. I'm not gonna take any more trade. I'm gonna take the rest. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. You've taken the good trade with me. If you like it, the guys on the YouTube, please give a thumbs up and appreciate if you leave some comments if you had a good trade with us. And it's all live stream. It's nothing, playback, watching after the fact. It's all just real time, real trading. Yeah, guys, you appreciate if you leave, you guys, if reshare on the Twitter and talk about that how we capture some of the amazing trades today. Really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna hang up. Okay.